Hello and welcome to the Heat Signature Daily Challenge. It is the 11th of August, and today we're bringing in 3 off-world security officers while harming as few people as possible. We've got a silenced, concussive, armor-piercing shotgun. Not great for not harming people. Although silenced is kind of nice, but also it's kind of bad. It's a mix. We got a self-charging swapper and 3 extra swappers, so we can swap it on the first 2 ships, and then we got a lot for the last one. Very nice. Angel, also nice to have. No, I forgot to say we're dying, weak and tough. No bash dashing either way. Yeah, let's go. Let's do this. We got wrenches and shotguns. Target fleas, if that ever becomes relevant, but we're probably just swapping in. Biggest concern right now, where's the target? There's the target. Okay, so we can just swap in immediately if we want to. Biggest concern with just swapping in is we don't know how many people are in their room. Hang on, I'm gonna check out the loadout again. Okay, so it's only wrenchers that are coming after me. If it was a bunch of people with shotguns, that could be in trouble. And if absolutely necessary, I can swap with someone. This is probably fine to just immediately dock in. Apparently didn't get auto zoom, but we'll just deal with that, I suppose. Bonk, heavy bonk. A little bit too heavy. Alright, target's right there. We do a little bonk, and then we swap. And now we got options. You've got an item, but it's no harm, so we can't do anything with you. We've got a ways to go for any exit. We do need that key to get the exit, so I'm thinking we grab the key, get the box. Depending on what's in there, we swap with you. Also, depending on what the target has, because we're going to have time. Might as well get that. And then we get a weapon that makes noise, which could be helpful. Steal from you. Glad that you guys don't have shotguns. And make sure that I am actually walking all the way in there. Remote control and... yeah, the alarm will almost certainly go off here, but that don't matter. Sidewinder. More side. Okay. Okay. All right. I was not expecting easy mode. I'll accept it. Don't even need to use one of these swappers. All right. Yeah, we just open this door. Open this door. And well, we've got a whole bunch of sidewinds. We can just go and get this crate as well, can't we? And then a sidewind here, and then a sidewind out through here. Yeah. Minimize as much time spent as possible. And glitch trap could be used for target fleas going forward, or just someone being in the way. Fantastic. All right. I was not expecting just an absolute bounty of gadgets. All right. Don't press F with the angel, and we leave with so much more than we started with. All right. Perfect. Beautiful. Drop him off, and we gun, shotgun, and target fleas. But we're probably swapping in. We shall see. Try to see where the target is. Okay, they're in the top. They're not behind a locked door, so I think we're just gonna swap in. I'm gonna go and unequip that gun just in case. Bong, and swap. Sure, let's take your key, why not? And do I consider, like, trying to go for that crate or something? Let's see, if I did this, and I did 1, 2... long range, it'd be a little awkward trying to get out of there with what I've got now, so let's just not get greedy. We got plenty of good stuff. Emergency shield could be nice. We get out. We remote. Do I try to go for the target's item? I don't need it, probably. And we leave. Six seconds. That is crazy. Alright, we end off with shields everywhere. That's actually just great for us. And we've got Jammer, Defender. Yeah, that's all fine. We got target fleas and we got a glitch trap. We'll be fine. Potentially could have docked to get the... no, I'm docking here anyways. I'll have access to the gun that makes noise. Okay, we got a locked door here with no certainty on whether or not we'd be able to get in. Target fleas, and then telepad's usually around here. There it is. We can try going for this. See if the swapper gets us in. It does get us in. Maybe not to them, but at least over to here, which is mildly maybe better than here. So I could do like a swap. That makes sense. So swap, sidewind, swap, sidewind to either here or here, and then swap. There's a lot of good swaps. What we do down here will depend on where the Predator moves. Predator's going to be our biggest issue, it seems. Wait, no, we don't have to go all the way up there. Well, Okay, yeah, so this will depend on the Predator. So we only got one glitch trap. If the Predator's moving up, then we can safely set a trap here. But if not... it depends on where and how far they move to. So we'll just gauge that. But yeah, so swap, swap is everything that we need to get to the pathway that the target will take to the telepad. We could also potentially sidewind over here, leave it over here, and then distract them walking up here. We gotta be really careful about this window because they can and will walk out. And the ship will stay loaded because it's target fleeing. But yeah, this is worth a swap. Nope, wrong one. And then steal, and then sidewind. And once we're out of view, we can set off the alarm. I'm not sure how many sidewinds we need to save. We can do that. Yeah, right. So long-range sidewind gets us up here. I don't think we need specifically a long-range one in the future. So might as well use one here, and if we're going this way to swap anyways, might as well get a crate. If you pick up like a subverter or something, that would be handy. And so we got 3 sidewinds left. Swap in here to get this, turn that off, and probably sidewind to get out of their range. Sidewind. Leave a trap. Yeah, I don't... Ooh, get over here. Shoot. No, because if I shoot, they're going to be walking up to here. Oh, but they was spending a whole second setting off the alarm. Not entirely sure. Crash beam. Do I want you to be walking? Yeah, you won't follow me too far. Okay. Okay, Predator's moving up, so that solves one of our issues. I maybe should have used one less sidewinder somewhere along the way if I wanted. They're not going to be shooting me at this angle, actually, so I can just walk up here, sidewind, leave it behind. The trap behind. And then sidewind out this way. I'm worried about them going on patrol and trigger. No. If I throw something to distract, that should be fine. That should be fine. It'll be fine. In theory, it's fine to leave this here. I'm gonna drop it to make sure it has no momentum first. Okay, good. And of course, you guys are going on patrol. I'll be a little cautious and bring it a little bit more centered. That's a little less centered, but it's more along the pathway that they'll be taking. Okay, so something I can do here is do a distraction, and we'll go ahead and get the pod moving. Alright, so all 3 of them are distracted. We pick this back up, toss it down. Bonk, apparently. And then they'll all be distracted looking down, and either way I can get over here. No one will be able to see me. Alright, so just double check. Target is escaping. We get out. We're using silence, so they're not going to be following me anytime soon, and they're distracted as well. Alright, should be good. Ship stays loaded. Yep. We remote. We press activate, and we go. 1, 2, 3. Some change. I think a little bit more because I was holding down slow-mo. Anyways, we'll just hop out here, hop out, remote, and eventually get our way back. Overshoot, because I overestimated how large my field is, but it's easy enough to catch them. Yay. What if there was an Uber pod that had all 4 of the pod's abilities together? Ooh. Then you could brick someone out into space and have a really easy pickup on them. Ooh, that would be fun. You could even glitch back to the ship really quick to pick them up faster. Potentially, depends on how... I'm not sure if that's faster, because you do have to take the time to repair the pod. But regardless... We did it! We submit. And today is Tuesday, so I'm going to make sure we're still logged in. We are. Steam maintenance. Alright. And we come up first place. Very strong. Yeah. Very good day. Very good day. Good swap-ins. Ship 2, we had a 6-second day. That's crazy. This is very good. Very nice. Very good day. Fun. We got gadgets galore. Yeah. Yesterday, we had 7-2 taking the top spot with 30 seconds and a 495. Very nice job. We got me coming up in second, Cassandra in third, MCC 900 in fourth, and Stoic Rice Chips in fifth place, making up the top 5. Nice job, everybody. And with that, that is all for today's daily challenge. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you tomorrow.